Welcome to the solemn Yugioh channel. Today we are talking about a boring economical subject called opportunity cost. Now this is something we don't talk about very often, but it is actually the single most important factor when it comes to this stuff. When people say, oh, I'm investing 1,000 in this modern product, and then they show other modern products and they say, look, this went up as well, you really gotta ask the question, how much did it go up? Because tying up capital, let's say 1,000, it's just an easy number, tying up $1,000 is money that you can't use on something else right now. So you put 1,000 into modern product and maybe it goes up a little over time. You may think, oh, so I made this amount of money, I went plus, therefore it was a good investment, right? But you're not considering, what if I put that amount in something else? That's very, very important. Because I often see people like, oh, even if this card I invest in doesn't go up, I didn't lose any money. I can still sell it at the same price, so I didn't lose any money. Well, first of all, that's false, because if you sell on eBay, you're gonna pay a transaction fee, PayPal transaction fee, shipping, all of this other crap. So if your card didn't go up at least 15%, you have already lost money. But so that's that threshold. First of all, you need to go plus 15% just to break even, more or less. But then on top of that, every single moment that you could have had capital to do something with and didn't because you invested in something, you are paying the price of not having that money invested into something else. So let's say you're 1,000 and then you added the 15% for all your other shit. So you bought cards at 1,000 2019. They went up 15%, so now you're at 1,150. Yeah, this means in 2019 to 2020, that year span, you broke even. And so you say, okay, it's not a great investment, I guess, but I broke even, so it's okay. No, it's not fucking okay. Because had you put that 1,000 into another asset, like a global diversified index fund or S&P 500 or something like that, you could have made, I don't know how much percent it was because 2019 was a wild year, but the long-term average of the S&P is like 7%, depending on when you look, it could be 10, something like that. So you lost 7 to 10%. Whenever you don't make money off something, you should benchmark that with the amount you could have made on something else. Not even like talking about inflation. Obviously, if you are not making any money on an investment, you're already losing every year on inflation. But beyond that, you're also losing the fact that you could have made more. Very important. Because if you invest in something, I want to say modern product because modern product historically just hasn't gone up much. Meaning we can't really talk about the opportunity cost of an LOB Blue Eyes because going plus 400 or 4,000%, can't really argue with that. But arguing with some of these modern cards and so forth, it's pretty easy. Some people may go, oh, cool. Over these 2 years, they've gone up 15%. And so therefore it's pretty good. But once again, 15%, you're already on break even after all your fees. And then you actually had 2 years of not getting stock growth because that money in stock could have grown 7 every year on average, of course. So you've lost 14%. So yes, you buy cards and they went up 15% over 2 years, you have lost 14-ish%. That is really important to understand because too many people are ignoring this. They just are trying to compare their Yu-Gi-Oh cards with their bank account. But they are not the same thing. A bank account is the most liquid thing you can have. You have money and you can use it on anything. And the only thing that it's going down for is inflation. If you have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, that is literally money that you can't even touch, that you have to work for to sell, and all of this shit. And if it then isn't actually growing beyond what another investment vehicle could do, that sucks. That sucks a lot. And you're literally just losing because of opportunity cost. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. If you want to learn more about that, just Google it. It's a really easy concept, but it's really important to understand what you're doing. If you're tying up capital, you're paying that cost. Even if it went up a little, it's still a really dumb investment. Like, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Ciao.